Yes, I've got Toby with me. And the big question for today is it going to rain? Uh, Straight out of Viz. Yeah, I can't make out if it's going to rain or not. That's why I'm wearing a jacket soon. Certainly not cold. You know, I'm going to have to get my hair cut. Well, we got the little fella, Toby. Toby, yeah, say hello to your people. There, you got a decent look of him there. He said hello to his people. Now that can't be bad. Seems to be a lot of people in town. Ah, you're right. Yeah. So today, when I get myself organised, we're going to go to the cliff via the North Promenade, the North Shore. We'll walk over the cliff. Well, we won't walk over the cliff exactly, but we'll walk on top of the cliff, and then we'll decide what the next course of action is likely to be. Will we go down Buff Road and home? Will we go over the cinder track? We'll see, because we don't know. Well, at the moment, I don't know what I've done. I'm getting myself tied up in Toby's lead. Hey, I'm sorted now. Kids around me, I don't like getting them on my video feed. I try not to do anything that offends anybody. Mind you, yesterday, it was funny. In Grimsby, I'm walking down this road, I think it was Rutland Road, and this woman on the other side, she was only young, might be 20, 21. You better not be. She bellows out the most raucous voice you've ever heard. You better not be filming me. I said, no, I'm not filming you, love, don't worry. Well, I'm telling you now, if you do. I thought, well, I've now got your voice on which before I'd not, she'd have said nothing. I wouldn't even have known she were there. As I said, I don't really like taking pictures of people unless I have their permission. Well, the fun fair's still working. It's quite a bit bigger than it were last year, looking at it. But there's not that many people. There's your fun fair, look. We saw it last night. There you've got bouncy castles. There's a friend, look. And another one. Let's get a better picture in than that. I can hear a dog in a car. Right. The seagull's kind of going in its own unhurried way. That's nice. Nice wheels on it too. You know, when the new Defender came out, I wasn't sure that I liked it. I didn't think it was as good as that model. Hi Dylan, are you okay? How are you tonight? Well, we don't know whether it's going to start raining here in Withensea. That is the question, the big question. Will it rain or won't it rain? Yeah, I've just gone past a couple of kids, and I'll do that every time I see kids. I'll move to the other, just move the camera on my phone so they're not captured. So if I do that, then you know, kids. Well, we've got 8 people watching. I hope you like tonight's video. If you do like it, then like, and definitely comment so we can have a chat. It is nice having company on my walks. You can share as much as you like, or subscribe. The more subscribers I get, the better things are going to be. The more I'll be able to do. If you look, you can see there's a platform out there. It's a maintenance platform for the offshore wind farm. I don't know if you could see that or not. You know, I've magnified it as much as I could. It's a grey sky. So is it going to rain? What do you think, Dylan? Will it rain or not? It looks like it will, it feels like it will, but it's felt like that all day. It was nice this morning, but about 11 o'clock it all started to cloud over. And we were guaranteed rain, but the rain didn't happen. Hello Leona. No, Luna. Hello Luna. How are you? Are you having a nice evening? Come on, Toby. Life's great for me, Luna. Well, I live in Yorkshire. This is the Yorkshire coast. I think we're about 120 miles or something north east Leicester. Yeah, life's good for me. I'm retired. And life's all right. I can sit back, do things I want to do. And I'm great. You got me and the old Duchess and Toby. It's a long time since I've been to Leicester. Long time. I used to know somebody who lived in Charnwood, which is just the other side of the M1 from Leicester. Well, that's going back, oh, I don't know, many years. These are nice. But I bet they're a pretty penny. A load of kids coming, so I'm moving my camera. Evening. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I'll be doing that repeatedly whenever I come across people, especially kids, because I don't want them on my footage. Create lots of problems. Look at that, the tide's coming in, gently lapping the beach, or what's left of the beach. It'll soon be up at the rock armour. Thank you very much, Luna. He's a lovely little fella. He's about 10 months old, a Jack Russell, and he's an excellent little friend. He likes coming out for his walks. He likes playing. He likes his bally. We do lots of things. And above all, he enjoys his treats, sausages and ham and chicken. Oh, you've got a red heeler and a staffy. Oh, they're lovely dogs, are staffies. And so are heelers. They're both high-spirited, I take it. We lost our other Jack Russell a week ago today, Charlie. He was 15. He had dementia. He had trouble with his waterworks. He had trouble with his other end as well. He got that way, he weren't even eating, not even his treats. So you think to yourself, the time comes and you've got to do the unthinkable. No, it isn't easy. It's awful. But you have to do what's right for the dog. My daughter's got a similar situation at the moment. Oh, we know him. Hello.
All right, love.
All right, mate.
Oh, it's all right, mate. Sorry.
That's not, man. Don't worry. Yeah, we know him. There you go.
Good lad. There's a rustle in here.
Yep, he is.
Same as mine, look.
Yep. Come on.
It's nice, that. Wind's gone. It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really is nice.
It is. It really is nice.
It is.
See, we're good
lad.
friends.
Good lad.
Come on.
Good lad.
See you later, my friend. Take care. Yeah. Yeah, we know that little dog. Seen him quite a lot of times. That man used to have about 4 dogs at one time, and now he's down to 1. Yeah, but with Charlie, it came to that point where you talk to the vet and you come to a decision, and it has to be the one what's right for the dog. And it broke our hearts, but we had to do what we had to do. Look about the tide coming in there. Not quite as close as it was further up. I'll tell you about my daughter. Well, she's got a 12-year-old cross breed. It's a lovely dog. But we found out she has cancer. A couple of weeks ago she had an operation where they cut a lot of the cancer out. But it's still growing. The operation hasn't helped. And now she's facing a dilemma as to what to do. There's no point in her having another operation. And it's going to be a question, she's going to have the same issue with Bella as we had with Charlie when she's absolutely heartbroken at the moment. Absolutely. You know, and this is the thing, it's something we can't help her with. If she needed money, yeah, we could do that, that's not a problem. Money's nothing. But it isn't money, it's that relationship she has with Bella, her dog. No, it's not Bella, sorry, I've got that mixed up, it's Libby. Yeah, it's a relationship she has with Libby. That's the important one. And only she can make that decision as to when the end comes. Nobody could have helped us with Charlie. Even the vet couldn't, it was up to us. But the vet was absolutely brilliant, he was so compassionate. It's just awful. You're right, I know you know, when you get a dog, you know, when you get this little puppy, the time will come and you're going to have to do what's right. Another one down there. Oh God. Look at that. It looks like a toy. He's looking for his ball or something, I don't know. But you know that day's going to come and you're going to have to make that awful decision, and you think, well, it isn't today, it's not tomorrow, and it won't be for a long time. Oh yeah, it's absolutely brilliant for walks, and the place is brilliant for dogs. Hi, Ship Universe. Are you okay tonight? You know, there are lots and lots of dogs around here. And the nice thing is, if one goes missing, lots of people are out looking for it. And when somebody sees it, they'll grab hold of him, take him home, and put it on Facebook. And usually within an hour, dog and owner are reunited. You know, there was one which got away a couple of weeks ago, and a friend of mine was out looking for it, and I was walking Toby, and she told me, I said, right. She was searching my car. I said, right. I thought she'd tell me where the dog might be. So I changed my walk, and I walked along the cliff. Right, a couple of miles to the next village, which is where we thought it might be. And I never found it. It was little Westie we were looking for. Following day, the Westie had made its way home. From what we understand from the reports we had, the little fella had walked about 10 miles. Anyway, I didn't know the dog, but I was out walking Toby on Saturday, and this woman with two Westies comes up. So Toby has a good sniff at them, like he does. And then you got one called B, you got one called B, have you? All right. I see that, Ship Universe. Yeah, so I was talking to her. It turned out that was the Westie which had done a runner 2 weeks previous. See, we're a small town with a population of about 6,000 or something like that. So the good thing is we all know each other, all as dog walkers. We might not know each other's name, but we know each other's dogs. And that's good. Yeah, my dog went missing. Oh, people know that's Toby, Darryl's dog. And I know there'd be a message for me. Mind you, for our dog to get out, it'd be easier to break into Fort Knox. We have the front door, we have another door with a dog gate. So it would be quite hard, really. Even when the postman comes, we have a post box outside. So it would be hard. But you wish you lived here? Yeah, that's right. It is strange how things turn out, Luna. You wish you lived here, do you? So where do you live then, Ship Universe? Yeah, thanks, Luna. You get yourself some sleep. And it's been absolutely fantastic talking to you. You know, if you like my videos, I've actually quite a lot of videos which, you know, if you subscribe you'll see them. Some are shorts, some are not so long, others are quite long. And yeah, speak again. So what you doing, Ship? Oh, Toby, you can have me singing in a high-pitched voice in a bit if you're not careful. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you very much for subscribing, Luna. That will be absolutely brilliant. You have a nice sleep and we'll speak again. I tend to put something up every day about something or other. You know, usually when I'm walking my dog, I can collect my thoughts together. We talk about all sorts of things on here. There's a lad who comes on a lot called Dan, and we often talk about history, particularly the war. Yep, there's a ship out there at sea. We've already seen the platform, the maintenance platform, haven't we? You might get a better view of it here. There's your maintenance platform doing something with a wind farm. Now further over here, there's a ship. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's certainly there. It's been there for a couple of days. So I don't really know why, unless it's waiting to go in to one of the Humber ports. Grimsby, Hull, Immingham, or even Goole. We might have a walk round Immingham one day. We went to Grimsby yesterday, so I might have a look at Immingham and Killingholme and what have you. That might be interesting. Or we can go over to Goole. That should be good. Britain's biggest inland port. One time that used to be Manchester, but not anymore. Manchester closed back in the 1980s. The ship canal's still there, but the lower reaches into Manchester are not really used anymore. Not like they were at any rate. But Goole, it's right on the Humber. And it has quite large ships going there. So that might be a good place to go. Hello everybody, I hope all my followers enjoy my video. If you do, then please like it. And all comments are great because we can chat as we're walking. That's always good. Oh, thanks for that, my friend. I'm glad you like my dogs. I'm glad about that. And if you like what I'm doing, you can like, comment, share, or subscribe. And thanks a lot for subscribing. How's my day been? It's been good. It's been good. A bit quiet after yesterday when I went to Grimsby, but it's been okay. Well, that's the thing what we were talking about yesterday, Japanese soldiers. We were talking about the Burma campaign. Hey! We were talking about the Burma campaign. And I didn't know that much about it. I know lots about the European theatre, but I didn't really know a bit. I know enough about about the Far East, but I didn't know the enormity of it. And we were talking about that. We were talking about the Japanese. You know, they didn't have any supplies, weapons. A lot of them didn't even have weapons. You know, they'd go to wherever they were going, and they would depend on winning so they could get the food and they could get weapons and ammunition and other supplies. It was really interesting. Hello, Richard. You've had a stressful day, have you? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I can't speak that language, Richard. If you want to try and speak in English, that would help me. Whose kids did that to you? Your own kids or kids, eh? I'm glad mine have grown up. Oh God. Kids. Who'd have them? I prefer dogs. No, seriously. They do all sorts of things to kids. I remember when mine were young, my youngest, he was about 4 or 5 at the time, he took a hammer to the toilet. Imagine that, he smashed the toilet up. Don't know why, but he did it. Oh well, Sam was only about 4 or 5 when he took a hammer and smashed the toilet. He was only little. But 16, you'd think they have a bit of sense. Why do you want to microwave your phone? How do I pee? I don't know, kids. Whereabouts do you live? Are you living, looking at your name, I just think you're Greek. Do you live in the UK or do you live Greece, Cyprus perhaps? Oh right. So that makes sense in a way. So you threw the phone in the river. You live in the UK, England, right? Same here. I live in York, the coast, a little place called Withensea. I suppose they thought they could drive the phone out, did they, by putting it in the microwave? The microwave would kill it, but you threw them in the river. Oh my God. I see. That's amazing. I've never got that far with my two when they were young. We've got another doggy coming up. Hello, love.
Hello.
I think we know each other, don't we? So.
Can you say hello?
Yes, of course.
Good boy.
I think I've seen him before.
Probably, yeah, we do walk here quite often.
Yeah.
Good boy.
It's dogs you remember, not people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Good boy. He's so cute.
Don't know what happened there.
Oh, he probably got too close or something.
Yeah.
Right.
See you again. Bye. Yeah. Dogs are brilliant. They are fantastic. Why don't you just get one? No, they weren't fighting. He wanted to play, did Toby. Every dog's a friend, he thinks. No, get yourself a dog. The best friend you'll ever have. Go out walks, get fit, thinking time, peace time. The kids won't take the dog out, it'll be left to you, but it's good. because you got all that time to yourself, time to reflect, get yourself some earbuds and listen to stuff on your phone. I love it, me. My missus will have a TV on, and to be honest, there's not much on TV that really does anything for me. Yeah, there's the occasional thing, but I could quite easily live without a television. But I do like the radio. And when I take the dog out, that is my time to do what I want with. I can listen to what I want to listen to. I could talk to people like you whenever I want. And you know, it's fantastic. You know, you can have some real fun. Have some fun with the dog. You're out walking. Things will happen. Like sometimes he'll run through the long grass. And that's good. He loves it. And it's funny. Well, kids is kids, I'm afraid. That's what they like, isn't it? And I told you, get a dog. Be more appreciative. Get yourself some earbuds and you can listen to stuff. There he goes, look. There he goes in the long grass. Where are you going? Yeah, just do it. You know, you get a dog, you'll never look back. Honestly. I know I've never looked back. I've had what, since we got married? 2, 3, 4, 6. This is my 7th dog since I've got married. That's in 45 years. And sometimes I've had two dogs at once. Come on, yeah, come on, we're down here. Well, you're stuck with your kids, unfortunately. I'm still stuck with mine, which is good, really, because we've all got lives to lead, we've all made good lives, and it's always nice to see them. Nice to see my grandkids. But you know, I've got my own time as well, which is, you know, nice. Me and the old Dutch were living, been married for 45 years. We get by. You eat potatoes. I was thinking, actually, Kira. You live in the same city as me? I've lost some of it. Hi, Kira. Thanks, Kira. I'm glad you like my dog. It's called Toby. Yeah, you do love your kids. That's what kids do to you. You love them. Yet you get really mad. Yeah, kids, that's what kids are for. They give you loads of stress. Oh, bloody hell. You once had a dog, but your husband fed it your birthday cake, and I was so angry. Well, I'd have been bloody angry at that. You live in the same city as me? Oh. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like his name. Hello, CH14. David, I don't think you look like David Attenborough. Yeah, I don't blame you, Kira, I don't blame you for suing him. Richard, you'll have to speak in English because I don't understand what you're saying otherwise. Well, you have to be careful what you feed dogs on. And I don't think wedding cake is possibly the best thing to feed them on. So, yeah, I get where she's coming from. Christ. Yeah, don't feed it. Well, I'm a bit liberal on feeding dogs and giving dogs a little bit of chocolate. It's like anything, isn't it, when you think about it? You know, if you give them loads of chocolate, it's not going to do them any good. But if you give them a tiny, tiny bit so they know what you're tasting, and I mean a tiny bit, it doesn't do them any harm. I mean, I've been giving my dogs tiny little bits of chocolate and stuff like that and ice cream all my life. And it hasn't done any of them any harm. I think if you'd have given them a Mars bar or something, it wouldn't do them, that might give you problems. But then I wouldn't do that. Why would you give an hamster chocolate? Awful. It's terrible. Yeah, I feel sorry for your dog, Cara. Yeah, anybody who's on here who's not subscribed, I welcome your subscription. It's always nice to chat to people on my walks. So I like reading your comments. I might get a bit behind. A prank. Hamster died because of a prank. Oh well. Maybe you shouldn't get a dog if a kid decides to feed that upon chocolate or something it's not supposed to eat. How is it having a dog? I've never really been without a dog. My mum always had as many as 4 dogs at any one time when I was a child. So I've never really experienced life without a dog. In a way, a dog restricts you. You can't go on holiday abroad. Well, you can. you put your dog in a kennel, but we've never done that. When you book a holiday in the UK, it's a bit harder to find places which accept dogs. But that's part and parcel of it. You've got to be committed to the dog. Like the dog's to be fed, watered, took out, cared for, your vet bills to pay. You've all them things. And I don't know, you can either accept it, or you can say, well, no, I don't want all that. And if you don't want it all, then don't get a dog. Me, I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't want it any other way. I mean, we're the same. It's sort of like the people we are, I guess. Well, there's no such thing as half a dog. You have a dog and you've got to be committed to it. Yeah, I thought you were a single dad, mate. You sound like it with whatever kids go on. My missus, the old Duchess, she was a disciplinarian in our family. I'd let the kids get away with murder when they were young. She wouldn't. And it was a good job, really. Somebody had to sort them out, and it was always her. What do you mean, what did my kids do? No, just like normal kids. Answer back. Sam went and smashed the toilet when he was about 4-year-old. Not coming home on time. You know, kid things. Loud-mouthed, lippy. You know, that sort of thing. No, my kids never did anything like that. I'll tell you, both my kids loved our dogs and they loved animals. They've never killed anybody. Why would they? They're just normal everyday kids. Drive you balmy. That's what kids do. They drive the parents absolutely balmy. And that's what mine did. But they both grew up. Well, 3 of them grew up. Kids of their own. Got 1 girl and 2 boys. And one of my sons doesn't want kids. Everyone has 2. My daughter has 3. Her eldest is 33 now. Her youngest, I think, is 31. My youngest son, he's got 2 kids. One's 8 this week, and the other one's, they were born during COVID. I think he'll be 5 for his birthday. Well, we're going to have a walk through the caravan site. And I think we're going to walk down the cinder track. This is called Long Meadows. Not a bad place. We'll get to the bottom of it and we'll decide after that what we're going to do. At the bottom of the cinder trap, that'll take us onto Hull Road. This is nice, look at this. Lovely, isn't it? You know, whoever looks after the gardens and things, they do a fantastic job. That is, you know, that is really beautiful. The new Land Rover, the new Defender. The more I see of them, the more I'm beginning to like them. At first I didn't. I see all this for flowers. Yep. Lots of people have these caravans and they'll come over at weekend. Yeah, it's a nice thing to have, really. We'll walk down here. There's lots and lots of caravan sites around here. You have this one, Long Meadows, and you've got one next door, Withensea Sands. You have about 4 or 5. From next week, when the school holidays really get going, the town will be absolutely rammed. And a lot of people come to these sites. It's good if you got kids because there's stuff to do. Especially if the kids are little. If the kids are bigger, well, maybe not. They want to go to Blackpool, Pleasure Beach or somewhere. Anyway, I'm going to get to an hour and then I'm going to cut the feed. I'm on 53 minutes so far. So when I get to an hour, I'm going to cut the feed and I'm going to listen to my podcast about Operation Market Garden, about Arnhem, 1944, sorry. It's quite a big place, this. I think a lot of these caravan sites, were bases, military bases in wartime, because the whole of the Olderness area was one huge military base. We had a couple of RAF, we had quite a few RAF stations. We've even got a war memorial, which I'm going to visit one day. I've not actually been yet. But me and Tobes will definitely visit it one day. I'm just going to work out where it is. And that's to commemorate people who were stationed here. That's nice, look at that. Come on then, Tobes. My cousin Collie, she bought a caravan. Well, it's not one of these. at a place called Cowden. It's about 8 or 9 miles from here. She comes up, spends a week here, the odd weekend, things like that, and she likes it. She really enjoys it. It's the best thing that's ever happened to her. You know, anybody who likes my video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. The more subscribers we get, the better this is going to be. I mean, yesterday we went to Grimsby and that was awesome, and the video is well worth seeing. Seagull up there, look. Colin were telling me you hear pitter patter on the roof. It annoys her, I know that. I don't think it would bother me. No, some of these caravans are really great though. And that one for sale, worth having a look at. Yep. We'll see how much it costs and what you get for it. I think the site fees are about 3,000. And one of these you can pick up for about anywhere between 16 and about 40. Now this is 30,000. It's got double glazing, central heating, integrated appliances, French doors, ensuite pipe gas parking. 2014. 2 bedrooms. No, that's not bad. 30,000. The trouble is we'd appreciate so fast. I know Collins only cost her, I think it was 13, and she was thinking about handing it back, and they offered her 1,000 for it. I suppose you got to think of it like you go out and buy a used car, if that makes sense. As soon as you take it off a showroom, you lose a big chunk of money. Well, there you go. There's the lighthouse. Now, I live just at the back of that. Right, we're going to have a walk on the dog run. About another 15 seconds or so, I'm going to be saying my goodbyes. I'd like to thank everybody who's contributed, everybody who's accompanied me on this walk, and it's been great having you on board. You've been absolutely excellent company, and I hope that you've liked, commented, and we'll go this way, shared, and above all, subscribed. Well, thank you for coming with me and thank you for your company. At that, I'm going to say goodbye.